In this video, we have to find the sufficient statistics for estimating theta given the distribution. Solution. For more on this topic, you need to subscribe to this channel. The factorization theorem is used for finding the sufficient statistics of any distribution. And the factorization theorem states that a statistic is said to be sufficient if and only if it can be factored out into two components, say x1, x2, xn, where one of the components will depend on theta and the other component does not depend on theta, x2 to xn. So this is one of the components and this is another component. So the factorization theorem says a statistic is said to be sufficient if it can be factored out into two components like this. So if we are given f of x as our PDF to be x all over theta, what do we do? The first thing to do is to take the likelihood. Take the likelihood. Or you call it product sum. Product sum. So how is it written? The product sum for the given PDF is equal to the product sum with the symbol of the given PDF, which is equal to the product sum of x all over theta. So we are finding the product sum of this. This is also equal to, that is f of x theta. If we are finding the product sum, it's equal to, say, x1 multiplied by 1 all over theta for the first one times x multiplied by 1 all over theta, and it continues like that. So we have, okay, we can put our multiplication here. Multiply by, so we get xi's, these are second one, xi's multiplied by 1 all over theta. So this also get. So we can easily write, our function to be summation of xi's multiplied by 1 all over theta, which is the same thing as summation of xi's all over theta, as I running from 1 to n. So comparing with f of x, this is theta, t, x1, x2, xn, as it depends on theta, and h, x1, x2, xn. So we move over to this side of the board. To conclude, we move over to this side. For more on this topic, you need to subscribe to this channel. So since we have our f of x to be x theta, we have it as summation of x i's as I run from 1 to n all over theta. We see that this will always be dependent on theta. That means what we have here. So we say multiplied by 1. Now this becomes one of the complements, and this becomes another complement, which is phi theta into t x1 x2 to xn, as it depends on theta, and this becomes h x1 x2 to xn, as it does not depend on theta. This can be written as t summation of xi's as I running from 1 to n multiplied by h x1 x2. This does not depend on theta. Therefore, summation of xi's is a sufficient statistics for estimating theta. So this is how we can compute the sufficient statistics for any PDF given. For more on this topic, you need to subscribe to this channel.